It's the place to be, you're gonna get to know. Restaurants and movies appear, amusement parks and ocean piers, war built and loved by family. Atlantic City's face, a changing place, time to lead the way. You wanna see the old become the new, remember yesterday. Rolling chairs and trolley cars, Ferris wheels and movie stars, all were built and loved by family. Atlantic City, my hometown. Atlantic City, world's playground. Atlantic City star shines near and far, you can see its glow. You get some sand in your shoes, shells in your hand, it's the place to go. Beauty pageants and parades, cotton candy taffies made, all were built and loved by families. Atlantic City, my hometown. Atlantic City, world's playground. Atlantic City, my hometown. Atlantic City, world's playground.
Hello, and welcome back again to the continuing Postcard Show. We flip postcards of Atlantic City, New Jersey onto the screen, and we describe what is visible to those who are watching the show. And we go over the history of Atlantic City, places, sometimes events, construction, destruction, things like that. Today's show we're going to dedicate to the kind of card you call a glossy. It's a actual beautiful black and white photograph. And we have motels today. And as you know, John's Motel was the first motel. And Mrs. Giannetti and her husband brought that in.
Not my hotel.
It's not John's hotel. And this is not split screen, so you know. This is real, right? You're my identical twin brother, in case people don't realize that, where their eyes are seeing double. But we have this show every Sunday, same time, same station, 2 p.m. We need your assistance to make it work better. And John would like to talk to you about preserving history.
Turn on your VCRs and take these shows. All these motels that we show you, the majority of them, maybe a few are still standing, but most of these motels that we're going to show you that existed in Atlantic City, they're gone.
It's all new and improved.
New and improved Atlantic City's coming up in future shows. We're working our way
Back to you, babe.
Back to you, babe, by the Four Seasons. But we're moving through the 50s now, the 60s, then we'll do the 70s, then we'll do the 80s.
And then some black and white photographs. And
got to do the 90s and the casinos, and then we're going to drop back into history and show you the oldest stuff we have in the future.
This is the run-of-the-mill stuff. This is what you could have bought on the boardwalk at all stores everywhere.
This is the stuff that Eric wanted to see. This is closely the 70s. They all stood beautiful up until 1978 or 80.
No particular order. We tried to do that, but we're going to put up postcards of motels. So, for the first card, please, Mr. Eric Walker. Oh, he got me dizzy there. There's your motel.
Is that John's motel?
Here it is. Is it still there? Yes, it's still there.
Sitting a little high.
John's motel is still at...
I don't think so.
The little motel's still sitting there.
Yeah, that's wiped out. That's gone.
Hold on. That's something somebody can debate. Well, we were familiar with John's motel. I pool hopped that and jumped in that pool there.
The pool was right here in the front.
Well, I jumped this pool too.
That's the La Concha, right?
You bet.
Right, Bradway House, the La Concha was beautiful.
Ruby Bradway.
I thought it was prettier before they put this plastic stuff over the pool. And there was a nightclub here in the summer. The nightclub in here on the board was beautiful. This is Chelsea, Montpelier Avenue.
Hello.
Beautiful.
He was the first to enclose an outdoor pool. I can't recall who else did. I think the Mayflower did it.
All right.
Who else enclosed their pool? Oh, the Deauville did it.
All right.
I have a picture of the Deauville down there. I don't know if the President Hotel and Motel ever did it, but there's a room and a motel from, remember the little street ran through there, and there's the entrance.
This is the President Motel. You pulled up here, there was the office. Under parking, all underneath here. Chicago Pizza went in here years later.
Albany and the Boardwalk.
This is Albany and the Boardwalk up here at the top of my pointer. This is what the rooms looked like. This was the Chicago Pizza joint. And this is what it looked like up on the second deck. It was like private. You couldn't get there. The Albany Avenue Beach was right out here.
There'd be guys coming up, climbing into that place over that big wall.
Right, there was what is known as pool hopping. We laughed about that before.
Pool hopping. Airport Motor Inn, formerly Oasis Motel.
The Oasis Motel on Albany Avenue. We used to go there. This used to be the Oasis restaurant during the 50s and 60s. Right in here. During the 70s and 80s, King Neptune Coins was here. They're owned by my brother and I and my mom. Now this is Santoro's Produce, so you get an idea of where you're actually at on Albany Avenue. This would be Filbert Avenue. This would be Trenton Avenue. The Oasis Motel, now the Airport Motor Inn.
Well, I have an awful lot of cards here. We want to keep in this Chelsea area here. We have the Monte Carlo. They may still exist under not that name.
A certain section of these do exist. This is Hartford Avenue. From Hartford to Wilson to Providence still exists. The other side was on the east side of the Strand are not there no more.
Hey, I'm sorry, I do have to jump back. Is that Ruby Bradway right there? At the La Concha pool from the inside out.
There's the La Concha pool. As you looked out to the pool before they put the covering on it years before that, it was really nice with the boardwalk and the beach outside. It was really a beautiful lobby where the pool was inside and outside. This massive glass was installed here. It was really a fabulous looking
Coffee shop upstairs.
Here's what it looked like from the beach.
Coffee shop was in there. There's what it looked like from the beach
There's
with
what
the
it
Malibu.
looked like from the beach. You can see the La Concha, the Brighton Towers, the Deauville, the East Deauville and the West Deauville, and you can also see what remained of the Ambassador. And that was where that stood.
Well, we're staying in Chelsea.
All right, we're at Chelsea. What's that?
Tropicana.
Tropicana Motel. That's still there. No, I think that went. That's gone. That's
gone.
right. That's gone.
Well, whatever.
Too. Here it is, the
Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Oh, back to this one again. Sorry, a little bit out of order.
Yeah.
La Concha. Look at that from above.
That's how it looked like from the air.
And behind La Concha, across the street on Chelsea, Tablitsky's.
The Blitzky, right?
Old English.
Chelsea and Pacific, right here. This is looking towards the boardwalk, which right now is the International. Well, they've changed it. The Diplomat, the Howard Johnsons. It's had a number of names the last week or so.
How about the Deauville again?
All right. Are you following this here?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are
I'm
you
out of
helping?
order here a little bit.
There's the Deauville. That's the way it looked, closer to the end. This is all gone now. Right here is Trop World. From here to there. It's all gone. It's now Trop World. That's what that's all about.
Now, how's that one?
There it is again, just before its demise.
We're staying in Chelsea.
This is an artist conceptual drawing. You notice there's nothing here. It's all It's actually a fake picture. They really perturb me when they do have these, but
Well,
this is a drawing because there's also, it would have been a convention hall back here behind it.
I ran the elevator in that building there, and I worked there. And here's the El Dorado.
The El Dorado. Now that is still there. If you want to really see the El Dorado, you come down here and you just turn the corner and stop.
Well, I'd also like to show you the Aloha, which was on what?
Montpelier, the Aloha. This was the first, what would you call it, motel that was built 7 stories all in one day.
I think the architect for that building was a gentleman by the name of Lawrence Polillo from Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Oh, he's a relative of ours. He also built the Plaza Apartments in Lower Chelsea.
That was your architect.
That's the architect, Lawrence Polillo. Now, what they did here is they came in and they put all these floors, they laid them right down here, and then they wenched them up into place and put all 7 floors on in one day.
He was also the architect for the Diplomat,
Yes.
the hotel. You understand? Now, not being rushed, they got to find the Oasis. That was the airport motor in there, the front door next to the pool. Still in Chelsea, the Nautilus. I'm sure a lot of people from Philly and people that live here now or in their teens got apartments in the wintertime mostly in these places. You could rent them by the month in the wintertime.
Well, the Nautilus is still there if people know how to recognize this. You have a gift shop now on the corner. If I'm standing at the Hilton now, which was the Bally Graham, which was the Golden Nugget, right across, this is where they sell the little gift shop is. And this is the motel on the side of the street.
Here's this one again, even though it's a duplicate, it's the Monte Carlo Beach Motels.
Right.
But out on the highway, just before you get to Chelsea, was the Montego Bay. That's now what? A Comfort Inn or a
Econo Lodge.
Anything.
That's the Montego Bay. Well, Bill Bogatin had his nightclub on this side of it.
Sunnyside, out there near Hamilton
Sunnyside
Mall.
is right, no, it's right next door to the Spencer Gifts, across the street from Spencer Gifts and the Seacomer.
Near Racetrack, Route 9.
That's too far out, yeah.
That's right. Near the racetrack, Hamilton Mall.
Oh, the Sun and Surf.
Sea Breeze is what you were talking about.
Sea Breeze.
Across
There
from
it is.
Spencer Gifts.
Right, and the Sun and Surf is right next door to it, right?
Okay, and this one here was similar, the Seacomer.
The Seacomer.
Okay.
It was either this or the Golden Gate, where Burt Lancaster and Susan Sarandon were up in this motel room here after they stole all the money.
Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon. And then they left town, went over the Ocean City Bridge and threw the gun in the water.
Here's the Trinidad up on Tennessee.
There's Tennessee Avenue would be here on the outside. You can see here, this would be Tennessee Avenue, and this was the Trinidad. This was their pool.
Here's Illinois and the Absecon Boulevard.
That's the... Is that the Golden Gate? No,
Yeah.
that was way out.
Where was that?
Out by the tanks. That was
Oh,
where the
Absecon.
light is now, on the Absecon Boulevard,
Right.
where they, after they tore it down, they parked all the resorts people's cars. Still a
Yeah.
parking lot.
Great motels. This place started to have so many motels, it was going absolutely ape.
The Park Plaza. Now, no one knows where that was, but if you know Atlantic City, this would be Brown's Park on this side of the street. And this hotel laid on Kentucky,
yeah.
and along Arch. Stanley Homes would be behind it, and the Wonder Gardens was here. All the entertainers from the Wonder Gardens actually stayed here. It's now a vacant lot. Brown's Park is now here. Whoa. The Rite Aid would be over here.
Okay, listen,
How
let's
would you
jump
that?
to this one here. A lot of Philadelphia people, South Jersey people. What is that?
That's Manny Solomon Strand.
That's right.
There it is.
Is there a little hot dog van there in the street?
Yeah, the
there?
hot dog guy, the Lockney family had their hot dog stand right here at the boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
Now Manny Solomon and Claire.
Ran
there was
that
the
place?
Fabulous pool. It was really a beautiful thing. You come across here and you could look into the Strand. It was absolutely fabulous.
And rush up and jump in the pool.
Oh yeah, and pool hopping days, you'd get over here and you'd get in and you'd run over to this sidewalk here and rush into the pool. And they had a high board. It was beautiful. It was like an Olympic-style high board. It was fabulous. And you would pool hop.
Really? Would that be it down near the
There it is from the other direction, looking the other way.
Towards the beach.
Was that a wild place or what?
Mm.
That was the best place in town, really. Years later, they had an open bar out here. Everybody went there. That's the conceptual drawing of it. That's how it looked like from Pacific Avenue.
The Strand.
The Summit or the Blair Motor Inn and Alfred's Villa were on these corners. I think Seth Grossman lived across the street here, right?
Yeah, up a block maybe. Here's
No, I don't think so.
Where's this one? Where was that at?
That's Harry Grable's place, right?
Well,
That's the Anchorage.
Right.
That was at Elbron and Atlantic.
that's right.
That's
Still a piece there. It's a parking lot.
all right. Right. What's his name owned that? Renshaw.
Is that who owned that?
Yeah, Renshaw. I remember when
I
this
see the
picture
captain's
window
up there.
This picture window was taken out.
And his mate. The captain
Yeah.
and his mate.
I see him up there. This is the motel where the picture window got taken out at a wild party, no?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Back in 65.
65.
Well, let's just keep flipping. Here's the Boardwalk one. That was up about, where was that at?
The Boardwalk Motel.
Rhode Island Avenue?
That's what they say, Rhode Island Avenue.
That's where the little miniature golf thing was when we were
Mhm.
kids, right?
Yeah, right on the
gone.
boardwalk, and there was a miniature golf thing put in here later.
How about the Terrace?
The Terrace. That was a wild place.
That's still there, incorporated, built right into the Taj Mahal.
Right, you can go in and get your back, Dr. Nooner and all them, and the Federal Credit Union is in
Oh,
here.
they're moving out of there. They're
Right.
going to go over to the Renaissance Mall, the credit union.
Right, this is part of the Taj Mahal? No.
It's right in there, built
Yeah,
right
it's
around,
built
like
right
if you're a coking motel, really.
Right, it's built right in there. Now that, back in the 60s, we got the Herman's Hermits here, because
Hello.
the Seaside and Steel Pier, they kept their guests in this terrace.
Oh, yeah.
Who'd we meet? And they brought us up, and we partied with the Rolling Stones up in this apartment here. Mick Jagger,
Don't
Brian
tell everybody.
Jones. Had fun, rode around the limousines.
The radio guy, Bruce.
Cousin Brucey. We
Yeah.
all met the Rolling Stones and Herman's Hermits, and anyone that played at Steel Pier, we would meet them, and we had a good time. When we rolled the window down them girls and said, "Hey, girls, Mick Jagger and Rolling Stones are in the car." Yeah, yeah.
No, it was the guy-
Herman's Hermits.
Herman's Hermits.
Peter knew. We told him, "We got the Herman's Hermits right in the car." He said, "Nah, get out of here." And he said, "Hello, love."
And we took them to the Jet Set.
We went everywhere.
Lounge.
We went to the Jet Set Lounge, we went to the Wonder Garden, we went to Club Harley, we went to La Bistro, we went to the 500 Club. And the press documented it because Rudy Richetti gave Peter Noon a ride on a police motorcycle that night. It was in the paper.
Mount Royal.
There's the Mount Royal. Oops.
Excuse me. Pardon
That's
me.
now the Midtown. That wasn't the Mount Royal, that's the Midtown.
What is that? Oh, that's been torn down then.
No, the Midtown's still there, Joe.
Wait a minute.
I understand where you are. You're in Indiana and Pacific. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Torn down.
The Midtown Motor Inn is still there, sir.
Where's the Claris Garage? What was that?
Well, that's Park Place and Ohio.
Whatever.
This is Indiana
Whatever.
and Pacific.
This is why we do the show, to
That's
confuse the people.
This is the Midtown. It's the balloon club. Chip's Restaurant went in here.
Okay, let me throw
Yeah, this
some
is
more up.
Indiana Avenue here as you go to the Sands or come out from the Sands.
Here's the Seaside Motel.
There's the Seaside. No, the terrace went up behind it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I go with
All right.
that. How about the Colony?
The Colony, there it is. That was owned by Reese Pally nearing the end, right?
They put that near where the...
That was the Brighton
Right.
casino piece that ran from one street to the other in there. The Brighton used to sit right here.
And a block uptown and behind it?
And then the Continental behind it, right? The Continental
Or that little
Lounge.
lounge where everybody
This-
got stewed.
This is still here, Illinois Avenue. It's
Oh,
still-
yeah.
Still exists right
We're
in
still
here.
cooking there.
Right.
Well, this one here, I can't recollect. It must be right down South Carolina Avenue, isn't it?
That was
To
the
the
Ramada
resorts?
Inn.
Did that go to the resorts or something?
That was on South North Carolina.
North Carolina Avenue near Beach and Boardwalk.
Right. Right. So on the downtown.
Long time ago with the phone number.
Yeah. Well, see, they put this fake sky in here to take out. I think the next door of it was the Lafayette would be in this piece here. I hate when they do that, but
Eastbourne.
there's the Eastbourne.
Where was that at?
That was in Indiana Pacific. Right.
Boy, oh boy, yeah.
Right here, Indiana Pacific. That's a lot. Right next door to it would be the school administration building.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, where my
Oh, okay.
pointer would be the school administration building in Central Junior High School.
Wow. The
Indiana.
Carillon was across the street.
Yeah, it was across the street where my thumb is.
Here's the pageant at Mississippi and Pacific.
Mississippi Avenue. Actually, the Trump Plaza is sitting right on this piece.
Yep, right.
This is Columbia.
Dig
This
it.
was the Pageant Motel, the My Way Lounge down here.
Whatever.
Saul King and them guys. The
PCP.
convention hall's here.
Yep. How
That was
about
beautiful. Here's
Yeah.
Sabatini's restaurant, still there.
Yeah. You're not allowed to exist anymore.
This was the Galaxy, am I right?
Yeah, that was the Philly guys partying.
Right,
You see
they
them?
party here in the summer, I'll tell
Ooh,
you.
what a-
This was at Stenton Place in Pacific. Actually, Iowa to Stetton on Pacific.
That
It
was one
was
heck of
wild.
a joint there, wasn't it?
Across the street was the Diplomat, which is now Tropicana.
How about South North Carolina Avenue, the Coronet?
There's the Coronet. That was a beautiful place. That's still there, I think.
Did I show the Boardwalk Motel? I think I did, but
Yeah,
there's
you
another
showed that,
picture of
Rhode
it.
Island and the Boardwalk. Yeah, now
Right.
the little they put this in the parking lot, the pool.
Here's that Mount Royal.
There's the Mount Royal, which is now the car parking garage. They rebuilt a new garage here. The Schiff brothers own that. There's the Mount Royal again. They tore this down. This is gone.
Hey,
It's
okay.
absolutely gone.
Where was the Envoy at?
The Envoy. Let me look at that.
1400 Pacific.
1314. The Envoy is still there. That's it. New York Avenue would be here, and St. James would be here.
Oh, okay,
right?
that's a cut through. You can drive through
Right,
there.
right through here. And
Right.
the Columbus Hotel would be over here.
Right.
It's a fabulous hangout nowadays.
Oh, yeah, pretty good. Here's another photo of it
There it is live.
from the St. Nicholas area,
Right.
looking across the church from the convent.
This is looking this way
Yeah, right.
from St. Nicholas, where they just tore down the thing. You can see this would be New York Avenue, and this would be
St. James Place?
St. James Place. You're correct.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and where was this one? The Monterey. Where was that?
The Monterey.
Monterey.
Got me again.
Have to read it. Sorry.
That's at California. Where is it?
Well, you're not going to get it.
Yes, I will.
Pennsylvania Pacific.
Phew, Monterey.
Now, was that the
became bullshippers? Is that right? The Monterey became the bullshippers last.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's Pennsylvania
And Condom Alley.
and Pacific.
I hear you.
Right. That was a nice place tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. There's some different ones. Here you go. The Flamingo.
There's the Flamingo, boy. What a restaurant they had back in here, didn't they? Stumpy Orman really knew how to throw a party, didn't he?
It's now the deli, Center Point
Now it's-
Deli, believe it or not.
Is it Center Point
Yeah,
Deli
they
now?
moved into the city.
Okay. There's Pacific Avenue.
Is that the Flamingo?
This is the Flamingo.
Hey, the Flamingo.
There's what she looked like lit up at night in her relationship to the modern days, in her relationship to the Golden Nugget, which was the Valley Grand, which recently is now the Hilton.
Boy, the big names are coming in now.
Yeah.
How about the Nautilus?
Here's the Nautilus, which became the Seabreeze Condominiums, which is the leather store and all right across from the Hilton, Valley Grand Golden
I
Nugget.
hear you. Here's what made Zach Troopus.
There's the Algiers.
The Algiers. There was a
Isn't it?
nice luncheonette in there.
They had
Real?
the Captain Dan's.
Captain
Right in
Dan.
here somewhere.
I hear
And
you.
the pool was behind it. The larger part of the Algiers was fabulous. All right.
Wow.
What do you swap this for the Deauville West or
Yeah.
East or something?
And made it a Days Inn, and then
Right.
parlay, parlay, parlay.
Right, now we're everywhere.
Hello, Ocean View. I don't know where that was
There's
at.
the Ocean View,
States in the Boardwalk.
States
Ooh.
and the Boardwalk.
No more States. No States Avenue no more.
States Avenue after 1963, 64 was, forget it, gone. Pauline's
How
Prairie.
about the Crown at Pennsylvania
It's
Pacific?
not on there.
Sorry. Oh, we'll get it. No big whoop.
Which one's this?
It's not the end of the world. The Crown at Pennsylvania Pacific.
Pennsylvania Pacific. Oh, that's still there.
How about the Valleys? Nobody remembers that. It sits behind the White Tower and all.
Right, that's the Valley.
There's the Traymore still there?
Well, no, this here would be Illinois Avenue here, right? The Poseidon event thing would be here, and this would be here.
Yeah, the background? Traymore?
Well, I doubt it very much, Joe, because this would be Pacific Avenue. I understand how they're showing it there, but
I
there's no
see.
such way. These are artist conceptions. Whatever the guy wanted to put in the picture, he did. But the Valley ran across Pacific Avenue and Illinois, and underneath here was the parking. Actually, it was up the block.
Okay. Well, whatever. They're all over the place. How about the Lombardi?
The Lombardi, that was really a nice
And that,
place.
that may still be there.
Right?
Being redone by the Indigs.
Well, there were actually two Lombardis. They had this particular one, right? You ready?
Yeah,
Here was
I'm
the
ready.
old Windsor property behind it.
Right.
This one was on the downtown side of Kentucky Avenue. And then when they wanted more rooms over on this side, they put more rooms on the left end. They were actually on both sides of the beach block of Kentucky Avenue.
The Barclay.
There's the Barclay. That was another North Carolina Avenue thing, wasn't
Got
it?
so many
the
motels
bubbled
in this
pool.
town.
They had the bubbled pool on the roof. Pool in the sky, they used to call it. The
Okay.
Barclay.
How about the
Right there.
same street, I think, the Barbizon?
The Barbizon. Anybody remember that one? Look at that one. I like this phlegm green color they used for that. That really
The
made that
Golden
place.
Gate.
The Golden Gate again became parking out on the boulevard for the resort's opening.
Hey, here's some Chelsea one. How about that? The Aztec.
The
Remember that?
Aztec, I think. Now, where was that at?
Well, I'd have to read it, my man.
Read
It's at 145 South Virginia.
145
uptown
South
side.
Virginia.
Uptown side.
Yeah, that one in just before the stretch led up to where Burt Lancaster shot the guy by the boardwalk ramp on the uptown side of the street.
The Ascot. It says Ocean End of Iowa Avenue. What's
There's the-
correct about that?
There's no Ocean End. It's at Iowa and Pacific.
Right. Just a little false advertising.
That
but
has
it's
a
still
lot
there.
of rooms. It's still clean. It's still kept nice. That's a nice place. Yes.
The Mayflower.
There's the Mayflower with the new Mayflower Motel down St. James Place. This is where the original Vienna restaurant was back in the 1800s. Right on this corner here.
Lombardi at night.
There's the Lombardi on Kentucky Avenue at night, facing the boardwalk. The boardwalk is up this end.
How about Pacific Avenue around the Sorrento? That's right across from the Bell Telephone Building on Pacific Avenue.
Right, that was between the Professional Arts Building and the Electric Company Building on the beach side of Pacific Avenue, facing Atlantic.
Virginia Avenue, a little small motel, St.
Right.
Moritz.
The St. Moritz Motel.
Why all these little motels named after all those Las Vegas hotels? You think that was the skim?
Well,
The skim money, you know?
here's a good picture.
Which one, the Aloha?
Yeah,
Or
it
is that-
shows how after the Aloha was built, how you could look through.
Oh, it's the Four Seasons. That's where you worked. That's
Yeah, I
where the
worked
guy
the Four
jumped out of the
Seasons.
building there because you were the clerk, right?
Right, Tony Turcasio, myself, and a few other guys actually worked the Four Seasons when it was attached to the Holiday Inn. George
About
Fetter, Tony Turcasio ran. I was the desk clerk at the Holiday Inn for a number of years, and then worked down in the desk at the Four Seasons.
Wow.
That was around when Frank Sinatra did the first convention hall thing, and all the money went to build the Frank Sinatra Annex wing to the Atlantic City Hospital. That was the beachfront gardens here. This went in uptown between Metropolitan and Massachusetts, and they would build a unit like this, freestanding, and as they walked it back to the boardwalk, I think they had about 8 of these. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and they walked them right up to the boardwalk.
I hear you.
And as they got up to Massachusetts and the boardwalk, that was it. And in the 70s, that really went
Well,
to...
I got to show you these Deauvilles, though, at night.
Right.
I just have to throw them up here because here's the Deauville.
There's the Deauville at night from, let's see, this side would be actually outside the, was it the Nashara?
Yeah.
When you'd walk down this path here, you would go down this is the Chelsea. Old Chelsea would be here. This would be the Sun Porch and the Deauville West. And this is the boardwalk where my pointer is sliding down this side. This would be the boardwalk, and this would be the Deauville pool. And it was really beautiful.
Well, that's daytime.
There it is in the daytime again. You can see that the boardwalk went right by here. This would be where the old Hi-Hat Joe's was, and this is where the old Chelsea was, where Pinky had heard us in other shows, did a show from the balcony.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is when they moderned it up and put the pool in there,
We
put the
gotta step.
benches, and put the West.
Got to step it up. We give you 2 versions of the Howard Johnsons. I don't know if that's it. Yeah, remember
That's
that?
the Howard
the restaurant
Johnson's
was
right
out
here
front?
on the restaurant. The ice cream parlor was here. And you went in for the March of Dimes here, we all did. And then they had the fire, if you remember.
Then there's the modern part.
There's the modern side. This was the restaurant, 28 flavors of Howard Johnson's ice cream.
Acapulco,
The Acapulco Motel,
Continental,
the Continental on Illinois Avenue.
Ensign down Chelsea Way.
The Ensign, this is the the Admiral Apartments here. Here's the Knife and Fork just behind it, the Ensign Motel.
Beautiful cards.
There's another picture of the Ensign.
The Saxony, where was that? On the corner of Michigan and Pacific?
Saxony, I forget exactly where that is. People will know. This will jog your memory.
Yeah, the Burgundy on there.
There's the Burgundy on North Carolina Avenue.
Did you know Bruce Manor Apartments? Where's
Bruce
that?
Manor Apartments? Now that's strange. I forget where that was. I remember them, though.
Yeah.
Where were they at?
Okay. Beach Boardwalk doesn't say right offhand. 4127 Atlantic Avenue. That's ridiculous. Monaco.
Oh, that's at Annapolis. The doctors are in there
right,
now.
right. Okay.
Who's the doctor? Richie,
Yeah, near the Warwick.
Yeah,
Right facing the beach.
right behind the...
How about the
Secret
Sun and
House.
Sand?
There's the
At,
what's that one? The
Beach and
Monaco.
Boardwalk.
Oh, the Monaco's in Ventnor.
Check. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a good
That's
one.
the Sun and Sand right next to the Hilton.
And the Gateway. How about the Gateway?
Wherever
That was
that's
the
at.
Gateway. Which one was that?
I have no idea on that one. Got me there.
Boardwalk Motel showed that already. Here's one.
All right.
What do you got? Coming back to me. All right, we did pretty much all of them.
All right.
Remember, John's Motel was the first motel in Atlantic City, and there were plenty after that. So we did pretty much the whole motel story for you.
Almost.
Here's the Ben Ann Motel. Where was that at? Absecon Boulevard. There were motels coming out of your boulevards around this place.
There's everything down there.
So we did it, and
The Breakers
the Breakers.
shows their pool.
New York has its lady, San Francisco the Bay, Paris has its tower, London its queen. The town I was born in might change from old to new. That's something I must tell you. I've got sand in my shoes. I'll never leave Atlantic City. I'll never go too far away. I'll never leave Atlantic City. On the boardwalk, the song, people come every day, taking the salt air, walk on its beaches, might ride in rolling chairs. When they look at the brand new, think of the old days, things they used to do. Atlantic City, my hometown, I won't forget Atlantic City. I'll never leave and